Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's BK on the PC, Beer and Kebab, the racing guru. Welcome to the channel, ladies and gents. Welcome back, welcome back. We've got some motor racing coming at you tonight, F1 23 style, ladies and gents. Total Impact Racing TIR, and it's the turn of the Tier 2 thoroughbreds to strut their stuff tonight, and we are back at the Autodromo Hermanes Rodriguez, Mexico City, ladies and gents, for an absolutely banging race on this very, very difficult, gripless circuit. And joining me tonight in the comms booth, he's back after a sabbatical. I think he's been busy for the last month dipping his wick, I reckon. The dirty little stop out. It's none other than Mr. TIR. Gandhi. Good evening, buddy.
Hello there.
Oh, I've missed that. Oh, that's made the old nips go hard straight away. Wow. How you doing, man?
I'm good, mate. You alright?
Yeah, not too bad, dude. Not too bad. First order of business, mate. Can you pop a note in Division 2 chat and chase up the two stragglers, please, mate? There are two drivers missing. If you check the team list, mate, we are missing one of the Red Bull drivers, which is, I think is Sniper, and an AlphaTauri. Anyways, yeah, we're back, ladies and gents, around this difficult circuit, of course, here in TIR. It's full qualifying, 50% race distance, ladies and gentlemen. It's old school qualifying, of course, where the guys that get through the Q3 must start the race on the tyre compounds. They set their fastest laps on in Q2. The only caveat, of course, is if we have a wet Q2, it's a free tyre choice. Those knocked out of qualifying, of course, in Q1 and Q2 do get a fresh set of tyres of their choice for the start of the race. Give you a few track stats around about this particular circuit. It's 2.674 miles long, or if you're in America, or the modern world, that is 4.304 kilometres, 36 race laps around this particular track. Distance from P1, pole position, to turn 1 is 890 metres. It's a very, very long run down towards turn 1. Sometimes pole position is not the best place to be. You want to be on the second row. That's your best chance of getting to turn 1 in front with the toe. And full throttle for 45% of the lap. The longest flat out section is from turn 17 all the way up to turn 1. At the start finish straight is 1.2 kilometres, or about 0.8 miles in old money. 52 gear changes per lap, or unless you're like me, you like to spam the gearbox, 370. Fuel use per lap is 1.41 kilograms. Wow, there's a stat you didn't know, huh? And the pit lane time loss is apparently around about 16 seconds. So there you go, quite a short pit stop.
Massey and Sniper have both said they're not racing tonight, I believe.
Since when?
Joel has just pinged it in the chat, and Turbo Snail has also said Sniper's not making it.
Nice of them to tell admin. Very, very nice of them to tell admin. All right, they'll be marked down as a no-show. Unless an admin's been informed, they will be marked down as no-shows, which means they risk losing their seats.
Yeah, so Massey's put in the chat today at 11 minutes past 6, I won't be back tonight. Well, and Sniper at 6:37 has also said I won't make it tonight either. Apologies all.
Did they tag admin? Did they tag admin?
Massey did reply to Rose's comment, but no one's tagged admin.
Okay, and also they haven't. Massey didn't change his check-in, so that's a bad thing to do. Chris, come on, you know better than that, my friend. All right, so we're going to have 19, I think, by the looks of it. We should have still 18 then. Oh, let's just go then. It's a shame because we could have got reserves in. If I'd been tagged and we'd known about it, we could have got more reserve drivers in. So I'm a little bit annoyed about that. You need to really communicate drivers. Makes our life a hell of a lot easier. You know what I'm saying. But the guys can't ready up, and we'll get underway for this race around Mexico City. I've given you all the track stats, ladies and gents. I need to turn one of my lights on. Actually, I've got a light missing. Hang on a minute. Let's take care of that. Let's just take care of that little bit of business. There you go. Ooh, I don't like that light actually. Yeah, that's better. Okay, let's have a quick look at the chat. How are we all doing? Good to see you all in the Chili Chat. Give us a couple of shout outs. Jason, first in the chat. Welcome. How you doing, man? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Super Ninja. Good to see you, buddy. Mushroom Man says, how are you, Bit? Hey, I'm fucking brilliant, mate. As always, you know what I mean? The Racing Guru is always on form. Yeah, even when I'm tired, even when I'm sleeping, I'm still on form. You know what I mean? Yours sincerely. Good to see you, my friend. Good luck tonight. And you're making your, I think you're making your debut tonight, aren't you, my friend? Good luck. Old Man. How you doing, buddy? Says, good evening, Beer and Gandhi. Good evening to you, my friend.
Good evening, old man.
He's rapidly becoming the new COD, i.e. the new TIR slut, racing in every tier. I mean, is he going to be fucking racing in the elite tier tomorrow night? Who knows? I hope not. I really hope not. I'm just kidding, old man. But yeah, we're about to get underway, ladies and gents. 36 laps around this track. Full qualifying, of course. Q1, Q2, and Q3. Just a quick reminder, of course, old school qualifying. Those that get through the Q3 must start the race on the tyre compound. They set their fastest laps on in Q2, unless, of course, it's a wet Q2. Then it becomes a free-for-all. Big championship night tonight as well, ladies and gents. We've got a two-way shootout. This, of course, is the penultimate race here of the season. 15 race calendar. This is race number 14, as long as I got the stream title right. Yeah, I got the stream title right. It makes a change. And Rusted Bolt and Midfield Maestro are the two protagonists going wheel to wheel for the championship. So it's going to be absolutely fascinating to see how it all pans out. I don't know if we're going to get a dry race or not. Sometimes the weather at Mexico has been known to be a bit funky at times. It's high altitude track as well, so be interested to see how if that affects the cars at all. I'm just going to sort out the beer limit and let's go trackside and take a look at tonight's runners and riders. Alrighty then, from the top we have LSW legend Darko Wade. We have Pumpkin Hale, that's Leclerc 16 by the way. I don't know why that must be his EA name. IRL Schumacher. WHF Arrow, Purple Haze, Turbo Snail, The Mighty Codzilla, Super Ninja, OP Rallying, Bruno, Rusted Bolt, Destroyer Drac, Golden Egg Fry, TIR Oldman, Jewel Coot, Midfield Maestro, and yours sincerely. So there we go. That's tonight's lineup, ladies and gents. Let's just get some bill-emetry up, of course, top right-hand side of the screen. All your stats are up there, ladies and gents, once it fires up. All your tyre wear, tyre temperatures, damage. It even tells you the stock exchange. Do you know what I mean? It's that good. You can buy your shares on this on with all the info provided there, I'll tell you. Arrow serving a Q-ban, so we won't be seeing Arrow on track, by the way. That was for some naughtiness back at Japan. I think he did a block. He blocked somebody. He didn't race last week, so he said to Q bound this week. All right, Turbo Snow is out and about at the moment, just making his way up towards turn 4 and turn 5, just on his outlap at the moment, looking resplendent in the Alpha Tauri, and we'll see how he gets on.
Like sauce and salad with that?
We'll just roll it through, and got to give a shout out to my man Jason. The guy's on fire again. He obviously didn't have enough last night because he's just come in. He's just started to stream, ladies and gents, with a big 5 bomb. 5 gifted subscriptions, and the legend that is Jason is back. That's 155 gifted subs under that one account, by the way, because he's got other accounts. Legend. Lucky recipients: yours sincerely, WHF Arrow, Hell King Tomo, Sparksy, and K77 Twat. Thank you, Jason. Double thumbs up for the Racing Guru, mate. That is absolutely legendary. Thank you so much, brother. Greatly appreciated. We're going to jump on board Turbo Snail, who's just about to start his first push lap. So let's get up close and personal. This long run towards turn 1. Just exits turn 17. Gets on the power. Let's give the guy a little bit of warp speed, shall we? He's going to be absolutely flat out. Is he going to max out about 210 miles an hour? We're about to find out. He's getting there. He's getting there. Is he going to hit 210? No, it's 208 miles an hour. In through turn 1. Tuck the car into turn 2. And it's all about the exit on turn 3. Nicely done. Allows the car to roll out wide. Just correct the steering. Just to correct that. You always get a little hint of oversteer of turn 3, but nicely done. DRS is wide open as he makes his way in towards the turn 4 at 90 degree. Then into turn 5. Not really a chicane as such, it's just a combination of corners. Then we got tricky turn 6, double right-hander, rolls that car through, again gets on the power nice and early, gets the car out to the right-hand side of the track so he can start slingshotting it through the S's. In through turn 7 and turn 8, aggressive use of the curbs. Turn 9, very good use of the curbs. Then in through 10 and 11. You're going to have to see a little bit of DRS again. It's wide open as he comes down towards turn 12. Tricky right-hand 90-degree corner. You've got to pick your braking spot again. Be aggressive on the curbs. And then we're into the stadium section. Turn 13. Nicely done. Just roll the car through. In through 14. Little kink there at turn 15. Then we've got 2 corners to go. Turn 16. And then he winds the car up coming through turn 17. Full power all the way through. Tucks the inside line. It's a 1:18.115 for his first banker lap. Got an Alfa Romeo about to come through as well. Was that Old Man coming through? We're just starting. That's Old Man just starting. Who have we got on pushes at the moment, mate?
We did have Joel, but he's messed it up.
Okay, so look at where's yours sincerely at the moment on track. He's just started. I think we've got Super Ninja. One of the clowns is about to come through, I think. Possibly Jill Coo. I think he said he screwed it up. Super Ninja's just making his way through now. Out. Just through turn 15, in through 16, 17. This double right-hander on his first run in the Ferrari. Let's see what sort of time he can set. It's 1:18.905. Takes a different route, a different line.
Pumpkin's the next one, I believe.
Yeah, Leclerc 16 on the hard compound side. So just laying some rubber down, just to try and find his braking spots. Try and find where the grip is on the track. Bruno goes through the 17.392. So already that's a pretty decent banker lap. Leclerc 18.964 on his first run. OP Rallying's on a push. Golden Egg Fryer.
Yours sincerely.
Old Man, yours sincerely about to come through in his first run. 1:18.187. It's a tidy lap. Old Man's about to come through. 58.3 sector 2 split. We should be well into the 57s once Q gets underway. Old Man goes through the 18.336, goes P4. Pretty tidy lap there from Old Man. Nice banker. Rusted Bolt is 57.4. There we go. That's much more like it. This will probably be the fastest lap we've seen so far. Quite feasibly from Rusted Bolt. So he gets on the power in the Alpine. A little bit of oversteer. Just has to correct there, but crosses the line. So 1:17.256. There we go. Midfield Maestro's on the push. Looks like we've got Jilku is invalidated. So I'm going to jump back on board with Midfield Maestro. Just coming to turn 12 now. In towards the stadium section. Tricky turn 13. Rolls the car through the little kink of turn 14 and 15, then the double right-hander to finish the lap. I didn't catch his sector 2 split actually, so I don't know. It looks pretty quick though, to be fair. And it's a 1:17.185, fastest we've had so far. Great lap there. Golden Egg Fry's about to come through. We know Golden Egg Fry's normally got good pace in qualifying. Let's see how he gets on his first run. And he comes through with a 1:17.631.
OP 123.1, he messed that up a little bit.
Yeah, Drax is about to come through now in the second Alpine. In fact, no, he's not on the push. Got Codzilla, turn 12. It's up to Codzilla. Hayes is invalidated, so we'll have a look at Codzilla. He's on the hard compound side. Through turn 13. Let's see how he gets on. Watto, good evening, my friend. How you doing? I saw you join the server. Rejoin the server early on, mate. Don't forget to go to the sign-up post for season 12. Can't go through the 19.7 on the hard tyres. Darko Wade is on a push. It's coming through turn 6. We'll jump on board with Darko Wade. Whilst I've got people actually in the chat, don't forget, of course, we've had the release date for F1 24. It is the 31st of May, ladies and gents. 28th of May if you buy it on pre-order, which of course means we're going to have to change our plans a little bit for season 12. We've got to truncate the season a little bit. We're taking 3 races off the calendar, so we finish the week before the game comes out, or the week, literally, I think the day before the game comes out. So the deadline for sign-ups for next season, ladies and gents, is going to be a week Thursday. All right, make sure you get signed up. We will not be accepting any late entries. You just simply won't get a seat. All right, because we're going to have to get cracking. We're going to be starting racing the following Monday, March the 11th. It will be the first race of the new season. It's going to be a very, very quick turnover. Talking about very quick, Darko Wade there with a 17.5, a very, very good lap indeed.
Yours sincerely on a good push.
You what, sorry?
Yours sincerely on a good push.
Okay, let's jump on board. Where is he at the moment? I think I've got
just
a car
coming into sector 3.
I think I might have a car. Is there a car in front of him?
It's Cod and Hayes there on the hards, mate.
Okay, just watch Hayes coming through. 58.3 hasn't set a lap yet.
Yeah.
So we'll see how she gets on. Then we'll jump on board of yours sincerely. Hayes goes through 18.306 P8. So look at yours sincerely. Currently sat in P7. He's improving, and he's improved to P6, the 117.730. He actually lost a tenth or two in the final sector. LSW Legend is on a push. Of course, victorious last week in Singapore. What can he do at Mexico City?
Rusted.
Huh, sorry?
Rusted's coming through.
Rusted 116.806 on the softs. That's the fastest lap we've seen so far. You do sound muffled, mate. I don't know what it is. Like very low treble.
Sorry, mate.
117.171 for LSW Legend. That puts him into P2. Didcot's on a lap at the moment. Dual Coupe. Just coming down to turn 4. DRS is wide open. Good evening, Maestro. How you doing, buddy? Mushroom Man, yeah. I totally agree, mate. It's very early. It's too early. It's made a right mess of our plans. I've had to accelerate our plans for the new season. Normally the game's out around about the end of June, sometimes July even, you know, and to bring it out the 31st of May. Well, all I can say is I hope they've been spending a lot of time developing it this year, because if we get a shite game on release, we're not going to be happy.
Have they even done any testing for it yet?
No, I've had nothing come through about closed testing at all. To be honest, they'd have been better suited off just continuing with this game and adding the new liveries.
Yeah.
Dual Coupe P9 with a 118.256. Of course, top 15 go through the Q2, ladies and gents. OP Rallying's on the hard tyre at the moment, on a push. Leclerc is also on the soft tyre. Well, he's on the soft tyres on a push. Rallying's just found a hint of time there in Sector 2, but I think, if I remember rightly about OP Rallying, he likes to lay down quite a few laps on the hard tyres and then switch over to do one run on softs in Q1. So let's see how he gets on. Does improve, but stays where he is in P16. So we'll jump on board with Leclerc, 9 tenths up on a new set of soft tyres. So he is looking particularly racy here as he comes around the final corner. That should be into the 17s here, I would have thought. There we go, 17.670. He goes P7, so it's looking quite good for the Haas at the moment. P6, P7. Dual Coupe's not on a push at the moment. Hayes is just bimbling around. Codzilla is coming into the pit, so he'll be swapping tyres over. Where's Mr. Golden Egg Fryer? He's coming into the pits as well, I think. So, we're waiting for Irel Schumacher to come out. No one at the moment is on a push from what I can see. Actually, Leclerc... No, he's not on a push, is he? No.
No.
Alright. Let's flick it back onto the broadcast cam for a minute. Kenzie Retro, good to see you, mate. Says the new EA sports handling doesn't sound promising given their reputation to ruin everything and make it worse and worse. Well, I hope it's not the case, mate. Apparently there's some new dynamic handling model they're bringing in for the new game. From what I saw on the YouTube blurb earlier on today, be interested to see what they do. I mean, Do you know what? Me personally, chat, I don't know what you think. I don't know what you think, Gandhi. I'd rather they delay the release a month, bring it out at the end of June so they got a month of proper testing.
Yeah,
you know?
100%.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether anybody has heard about any closed alpha testing, even getting some of the esports drivers, the Pro Series drivers into test on LANs. I've heard nothing.
I've not heard a single thing, mate.
Normally, I'm pretty busy on Twitter. Got myself on a lot of the esports servers, but I'm not hearing anything at the moment at all.
Really?
Oldman's back out again on soft compound tyres. He's on a scrub set. This could be actually he's used at 7%. This will be a fresh set. The softs don't last here at all. It's one of those tracks where tyre deg on softs is very, very high.
Maestro's about to start a lap as well.
Okay, yeah, he's behind him. So we'll watch Old Man, then we'll jump on board in Maestro. Cut off at the moment is 118.905. That's going to change. I reckon an 18 flat for your cut off for Q1.
Yeah.
That's what I reckon. We're going to be somewhere around about an 18 flat, 18.1 maybe. So I think certainly the bottom 7 or 8 drivers are going to have to come out again because they're not going to be safe with those times, I don't think. As Oldman just comes through turn 2 and turn 3. Looking quite stable there in the Alfa Romeo. Making his way down towards the turn 4 left-hander. Got to pick his braking spots, turn that car and allow the car to rotate through and through turn 5 as well. In towards double right-hander turn 6. Again, it's all about just consistency. Got to just squeeze the throttle on the exit a little bit. It's quite easy to light those rear tyres up on the exit turn 6. In through the tricky S's. There is some grip there. Sometimes it's better to actually straddle the curb there, particularly that curb at turn 10. But it's looking quite tidy. DRS is open as he makes his way down now. This short run down towards turn 12, which is a 90-degree right-hander. Again, you've got to try and pick your braking spot. Again, ideally use both the curbs. Both use the apex curb and the outside exit curb as he makes his way through Kinker turn 15. 2 right-handers to come, turn 16 and 17. And we're going to see, has he improved? He's currently P12. No, he decides to abort the lap. So we'll jump on board a midfield Maestro, who is also flying a midfield Maestro. I think looks like he may have been up on his time because he bails out. Okay, interesting. I think he's happy with his time. May have been was that a scrub set on his car? I'm not sure.
Not too sure, mate.
Drax on a lap at the moment. He was down in Sector 1. Iro Schumacher is on a push. Yeah, Maestro has retired. So let's jump on board with Iro Schumacher. Just coming out through 10 and 11. We'll be looking to get in the 57s for a split. He's some way down at 58.281. I'm not convinced that's going to be enough at the moment. He may squeak into the top 15, but I don't think he's going to be enough. In through 14. In through 15, of course he's recovering from injury. I think he had a broken arm or something like that, broken shoulder.
Something like that, yeah.
Goes P10, but I reckon where Schumacher is now is around about where the cut-off's going to be. Joel Coote's out and about, but he is down. Hayes has switched over to the soft compound tyre. Destroyer Drax just started to push. Super Ninja is down. Was down at his sector run split.
Just done the lap, mate.
Sorry?
Drax just done the lap. He done a 118.520. Pushed him up to P14.
Okay, so I'm really struggling to hear what you're saying. It sounds like, I don't know where's the headset you're using or where you are, it sounds like you've got the bass full up and the treble right down. So it sounds like really muffled. Yeah, have a little fiddle, mate, but don't tell the boy you're having a little fiddle. Of course, my hearing's not very good because I'm an old fart anyway. Exactly.
Is that any better?
I won't know until you speak quite a bit. Okay. Excuse me. Drac has gone again, by the way, but he's burnt his battery, so I don't think he's going to improve. No, he's now lost time. Okay, Jill Coots just going through turn 2. Iro Schumacher's backed out. Turbo Snail is 4/10 up into the 57s for his Sector 2 split. Hayes has gone P2 the 17 flat. Tidy time. Maestro says it sounds like you've got a Lidl's headset on.
Stealth 600 Gen 2s.
Yeah, they're shit.
Yeah, I know. This is like my 5th pair, but...
Turbo Snail stays in P10. It does improve by 2/10, gets into the 117s. Jilku is down, so he's not improving. Drax going to be coming in. How long have we got in queue, ladies and gents? Have a little look. 1 minute 54. I think we've already worked. I think Drax out of qualifying, mate. Drax out.
I would say he's out, yeah.
Codzilla has just started to push. Let's jump on board with the Fishy Fingered Wonder. Did his lap on the 18.586. That was on the hard compound size. Now switched over to a new set of softs. He'll be looking at
Rallying started to push as well.
Yeah, well, he's the only. Yeah, those two are the only cars at the moment I'm probably really interested in. Alban's not coming back out. Drac is out, which is a bit of a shock there for Drac getting dumped out. So it's down to Codzilla and OP rallying. Can they put Julku and Iro Schumacher out? Is Iro Schumacher gone again, by the way? I just want to check something. Okay, I think Iro Schumacher may be on a push. I'm going to keep an eye on the Sector 2 split a minute. Just making his way out through 10 and 11. My Julku is retired, so Julku is safe. Iro Schumacher is on an improving lap, 5/10 up. This is exactly what he needs to do. So just stay with Schumacher, targeting around about a 17.4, I reckon, at the moment. And this will comfortably get him through to Q2. Rolls it through 16. Back on the power, nice and smooth. And it's there we go, 17.7. It's P9, but he's safe. Okay, Codzilla. Here comes Cod. 17.2. Cod safely through. OP rallying. Can he get through this? This also looks like he may be doing enough here. Yeah, it goes P5 at 17.188. That knocks Drac and Super Ninja out. Alban has got through by the skin of his teeth. So there we go, ladies and gents. That's Q1 done and dusted. Looking pretty tight, actually, there in that midfield.
It's looking very tight, mate.
Yeah, I mean, we've got Legend, Maestro, and OP rallying there, for example. Just less than 2/100ths of a second covering those three cars. In fact, between P2 and P4, you're looking at a 1/10 of a second. So it's looking very, very close indeed. Apparently, weather report from Maestro got a wet Q2. Oh, hello. Interesting. Interesting. But that's Q1 done and dusted, ladies and gents. Oh, excuse me. Yes.
What's up, mate?
I still haven't. No, this bloody insomnia, mate. It's killing me. It really is. I can barely function at the moment.
Takes two of us, mate.
I'm all right at the start of the day, but it's like as soon as we hit like afternoon, that's it. I just struggle. And do you know what the issue is, mate? I think I've said it before on stream. I don't have a problem falling asleep. It's staying asleep. That's my problem. I keep on waking up all the time, and then I struggle to get back to sleep, and then I do get back to sleep, and then I wake up again. So I'm surviving on about 4 hours of broken sleep every night, and it's it's like a vicious circle. But I'm so tired. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Jason comes in with yet another gifted sub. Holy shit, man! Holy shit, biscuits! Jason, you legend. Lucky recipient, Peanut07. Jason, double thumbs up from the Racing Guru, my man. Thank you so much, brother. So, confirmation of Q1. Rusted Bolt, fastest in Q1, 116.806. And we've got Purple Haze, LSW Legend, Midfield Maestro, OP Running, Codzilla, Golden Egg Fryer, Bruno, Darko Wade, Leclerc 16, Iro Schumacher, yours sincerely, Turbo Snail, Ducourt, and TIR Alban safely through to Q2. Out of Q1, in a surprise Destroyer Drac, Super Ninja, and of course Arrow was serving his Q ban. In fact, Drac's in the chat saying, I'm just having a very bad day, just not able to focus. That's no worries, mate. I appreciate the fact that you're racing, you know, because obviously, you know, sometimes you have a bad day and you don't want to race. So I appreciate the fact that you're racing, dude. You know what I mean? Old man, the chances. I can't believe I made it into Q2. Yeah, neither can we, mate. You're using fucking speed hacks again, aren't you? All right. Let's have a look at Q2 then, ladies and gents. Is it wet? Yes, it is. The question is, though, is that still a dry track? The pit lane looks relatively dry.
Can't see puddles.
No. Yeah, it's still slicks, by the looks of it. Interesting.
How long, man?
Yeah, still looks like it's going to be slicks. Yeah, drivers are selecting slick tyres. As I say, it doesn't look... it's going to be greasy out there. But the track does not look wet at the moment, or particularly wet. You can probably knock a couple of seconds, though, off the Q1 times, I reckon, if it does stay the same conditions for this whole session. But look at
they're all coming out now, mate.
Yeah, so the rain's going to be getting heavier, so they're all going to come out desperate to get a run. Alban selected intermediates. Alban, if I was you, mate, I'd switch over to softs very quickly and get out on track whilst you can. a whole gaggle of cars out on track. It almost looks like they're on a formation lap, mate. You know what I mean? Is that an AlphaTauri out first? I think it is. Is it Turbo Snail? Yeah, it's Turbo Snail. Turbo Snail's first. Yeah, he's on the medium compound tyre. It's interesting because we're seeing some different strategies there. We've got guys out on the medium tyres and guys out on softs. If they're looking to set a quick lap in case the rain gets heavier, they should be on soft tyres. They've got to be on the grippiest tyres, the tyres that generate the most heat quickly as well. So I'm a little bit surprised to see the tyre strats on show at the moment. But of course, some of the guys will also be thinking about their tyres for the race, because of course if they do set lap times on slick tyres and it rains for the rest of the session, it'll be classed as a dry session as far as the league rules are concerned, so they'll have to start on that tyre compound in the race. So that could be Turbo Snail's thinking. If he can squeeze through the top 10 to Q3 on those mediums now, he knows he's on the right tyre for the race. Let's just jump on board there with Turbo Snail. He's just on this push lap now. Let's see what grip is available. Let's give him some warp speed as he heads down the main straight. This long 1.2 kilometre run up towards turn 1. There's some traffic ahead of him there, just coming out of the pits. Let's see how he gets on. Rolls the car through turn 1. The car gets out of the way, whoever that was. In through turn 2 and 3. This is a good indicator. There is a bit of grip still there. Yeah, he didn't really fishtail at all coming out of turn 3. DRS is wide open as he makes his way down towards turn 4. Rolls the car through to try and slow that car down. That track is definitely getting wetter. I can see it now, by the way. Yeah. It's definitely getting wetter. In through turn, double right-hander of turn 6. Rolls it through third gear. He's using... I'm surprised... Yeah, I think he's short-shifting a little bit, making sure he can get that traction through. Coming through turn 7 and turn 8. Oh, a little bit of snap there on the turn 8 exit curb. Straddling the curb, though, I think it's the best thing to do is straddle the curb. Don't actually get on the curb. Try and get off the curb as much as you can. In towards turn 12. A 1 minute flat for sector 2. So you can see he's lost a couple of seconds on his normal pace. In through turn 13 and 14. Rolls the car through. This is actually a pretty tidy lap from Turbo Snail. Hasn't made any real mistakes at all. This is where you've got to be a little bit careful. He's to light up those rear tyres. I say he made a mistake. He blew it. Blew it on the last corner. Bruno goes through the 125.39. Darko waits back to complete his lap. Darko Wade goes through. P4 Julke's through. Come on, mate. I need some cars here, dude. Here comes Leclerc 16 going through. P2. LSW Legends coming to turn 12. So Silly goes through. Here comes Irel Schumacher on the medium compound tyre. 127.36. LSW Legends about to come through. Turbo Snail, Egg Fryer and Oldman are on laps. Oldman's opting for the intermediates. He's not going to get through the Q3 if he's on intermediates. The offset is 10 seconds.
100% he's not going to get through.
Legend goes P3. Track's getting really wet now. Turbo Snail is on another push. Golden Egg Fryer is coming down towards turn 4. I'm not even going to look to see what the other comments were, Bonta. I just see the post from Bonta, but it said, I'm an idiot. And I totally agree, mate. What was he saying? Only 50. Yeah, it's Q2, you Burke. Bless you. Turbo Snail's invalidated again. He is in real trouble. He's in real trouble getting knocked out of qualifying here. Golden Egg Fries on the push coming through turns 8 and 9. He has got some traffic ahead of him, which I don't know if it's on the push. That car needs to get out of the way if it's not on the push. 1 minute 0.5 sector 2 split. He may be okay. Old man's 125, one of the intermediate tyres. He's picked the wrong tyre there completely.
Made a big boo-boo there.
Yeah, he has indeed. Egg Fry target times of 120.24. He's going to be outside it. Egg Fry, I think, is going to be out of qualifying, mate. I can't see him improving here. We may well have seen the fastest laps of anybody, and I don't think anybody else is going to improve.
The water's now laying on the track, mate.
Yeah. It's a shame. It's kind of ruined qualifying, really. I've just got
a lot harder.
Yeah. Oldman's on the intermediate tyres, but the tyres just simply don't go that fast to get him into Q2. He's missed his time window. So I think we've got our top 10. I think we've got our top 10 already.
Looks like Turbo's going to push, but it's not going to be enough, mate, unfortunately.
No. Well, Albans in the pits. Golden Egg Fries, 2/10 down again. It's Reso says, will yours Cecilia get a penalty for blocking? Well, it depends if the ticket's raised by the stewards, mate. We don't do like live penalties per se. If a driver is found guilty of blocking during queue, he gets a queue ban for the following race, provided the ticket's been submitted and the stewards agree. Okay, so Golden Egg Fryer has made a mistake. And he is not going through, so there we go. Turbo Snell's coming out in a set of inters, but I think it's a waste of time, personally.
Yeah, he is. Enough, mate.
Yeah. You also see the way it works, dude. As I've just mentioned, if somebody submits someone raises an instant ticket, and the stewards find him you're guilty of blocking, you get a queue ban for the following race. Doesn't affect this race at all, so it's fine. So there we go then. How long have you got in call? 8 minutes. Oh god, that means I've got to talk crap for 8 minutes now. I hate this.
Unless they all retire, which it'd be the nice thing, but
yeah,
we may, like, the weather may change, but it doesn't look like it's going to.
No, exactly. I must admit, I'm kind of a bonter on this. It didn't seem to impede his lap. He saw the whoever, I can't remember who it was on the push lap now, but carried on that push lap and didn't seem to lose any time whatsoever. So I don't really think there was an impediment, to be fair. It was the one between turn 11 and turn 12. Getting quite a bit of water on the track now, so just watching these cars going around on the intermediate tyres. Darko Wade has come back out on softs. That's risky, because if he crashes, he's out of qualifying. I would not be... If I'm in the top 10 now, Ganders, I would not be out on track at all.
100%.
I would not be risking anything.
He's got no reason to risk, mate. He's P7.
Exactly. Exactly.
Silly move. You're safe and sound. The only ones that would worry is sincerely Old Man and Turbo.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it looks too wet.
It's too wet for slicks now. They're just...
yeah.
I mean, to be fair, that's a decent Sector 2 split from Turbo, but it's just not enough. So 101 and 108 in intermediates, which is actually very good for intermediates, but he's still about 1.3 seconds at Sector 2 off the split time. Yeah, he's coming into the pits. He realises it's just not going to happen.
Old Man's going for it. And if he manages to pull it off...
Bonta says, let's watch Darko Raid just in case he does crash. Indeed, that's a very good idea, Bonta. See, you've had your one good idea of the year, mate. Well done. Let's watch Darko Raid then. Is he going to drop it? Oh, it was twitchy. That was twitchy. Because as you know, the Haas, holy shit, the Haas never does crash. Yeah, we know that, of course, Bonta. Yeah.
I've seen you crash it a few times, mate, don't worry. Yeah, Darko's coming in.
Yeah. That's it, we're done. Let's look at Oldman.
Yeah, he's down, mate.
Let's just have a look at Oldman, see what Oldman does, just for shits and giggles. Did the Mercedes crash out? No, I believe I just retired from session. The way with the conditions, they only had everyone came out pretty much at the start. They only had one lap to set lap time, and that was it. There was no point in going again because the conditions had just deteriorated so much. So yeah, that's it, guys. I'm afraid, unless somebody comes out for on softs just to have some fun. Oh, hang on. Maestro says LSW did crash, did he? I didn't see that. I just thought he retired from session. Oh, so we've only got 4. We're only going to have
9.
Only going to have 9 in Q3. Okay, I didn't see that at all. I just thought he retired from session.
I missed it as well.
Yeah, unless of course on the troll. Bonta Bullet says, I've only crashed in 6 out of the 14 races. Only crash in 6 out of the 14. I mean, come on, Bonta. So you have a 44% death record this season in TIR. That's shocking, mate. That's shocking. There's only so many times, mate, we can revive you. You know what I mean? Wow. All right, well, that's it. I don't know if your Cincinnati's going to come out and have another bash just for shits and giggles, but not sure. Come on, Cincinnati, come out. You know you want to. Bonta says, I know. I don't know what the hell has happened to me this season. What do you mean, this season? Oh, mate. Apparently, Legend lost it in the stadium section. All right.
Why?
Okay, fair enough. That's been on his in-lap. Kenzie Retro, in reply to Bont, says, still not great considering that's barely half the races this season. Oh, Jason! Wow! Shots fired. This says, Bonta, you're shit this season. Wow. I wouldn't take that line down, Bonta. Go on, go around his house and fuck him up, mate. Go on. Oh, you're Cincinnati talking about, not LSW Legend. We got to say you're talking about, otherwise I haven't got a clue, mate. You know what I mean? But your Cincinnati has come out. Good lad. He's come out in the softs.
Oh, no, he's on intermediate.
Mushroom Man in the chat says, I'm looking forward to Japan being at the start of the season. Would be interesting. What fucking league are you racing in, mate? Because that's not the first race on our calendar. Yeah. We're at the Circuit of the Americas, dude. Bonta comes back with a wow. He replied to Jason, well, learn to stream the right category for once. Holy smokes. Are you talking about the real F1? I thought Bahrain was the first race of the season.
It is. Saturday.
Oh, I think okay, I think what Mushroom Man's is Japan's been shunted from the second half of the season to one of the first few races. Right, I see what you mean, Mushroom Man. Round 4. Yeah, he's just put in the chat, round 4. Okay, I see what you mean, dude.
What do you reckon on Carlos Sainz Sr. being spotted at Red Bull?
Oh, I think he's a bit too old to drive, mate.
No, like the potential of Junior going to Red Bull, because Perez is off, isn't he?
No, I think Carlos Senior is after a seat, mate. I reckon he's after a seat. He's too fucking fat to fit in one, though. That's his problem, like, you know what I mean? But anyways, sorry.
Oh yeah, round 4 is Japan, round 5 is China.
Bonta says regarding Carlos Sainz, though, Junior. Thinks he can do a better number 2 job than Perez. I totally agree, mate. In fact, I think Sainz will give Verstappen a real run for his money. Yeah, if that's 100%. The case in 2025. Sainz is a very, very good driver. Checo is... I've always thought Checo's overrated. I'm sorry. I've always thought he's overrated. Everyone goes on and on and on about him. I'm just seeing all the teams he's driven for. He's never really produced. Do you know what I mean? I've got to be honest.
Yeah, I mean...
I've got to be honest. He's over.
I do think Perez is overrated.
He's overrated.
Just be interesting to see how Hamilton holds up in the Ferrari.
Oh, we'll find something to moan about. Car's too red or something like, you know.
There's rumours about Vettel as well.
Oh, hang on, he's supposed to do, hang on, Sincerely, you're supposed to do donuts after the race is finished, mate. He's in the stadium section doing the victory donuts.
Yeah, I can see that.
There's no grip there.
Yeah, so I see a thing today that Vettel has said that he wants to come back racing, and has possible links with Mercedes as well.
Well, he needs to cut his hair a little bit, mate, because otherwise the aerodynamic drag from his long blonde locks, like, you know what I mean? Because he became a bit of a hippie, didn't he? A long hair friend of Jesus, you know, when he retired. I tell you what, I'd love to see Vettel back on track. I really would,
mate. I love Vettel.
Yeah,
love Sebastian Vettel.
The funny thing was, like, when he was at Red Bull, because he was one of these guys that dominated, winning 4 consecutive titles, and everyone hated him. But I I don't know. I personally always liked him. I thought he had a great attitude. He was always laughing and joking. You know, the drivers' briefs and stuff like that, the press conferences. Anyway, we'll come back to that. Come back to that in a second. Let's give you confirmation of queue. So there's only 9 drivers through. Can you take a screenshot, mate, if you can, and stick it in the Discord? That's your tyre choice for the start of the race. Purple Haze is fastest with Leclerc 16, OP rallying, Rusted Bolt, Godzilla, Jewelcoot. Good queue there from Jewelcoot. Good to see him in Q3. Darko Ray, Bruno, and midfield Maestro all safely through. LSW Legend is out. Iro Schumacher, Sincerely, Golden Egg Fryer, Old Man, and who was P15? Turbo Snail, all out of Q2, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to have, but they will get a free tyre choice, of course, at the start of the race, providing it's a dry start, of course. So there you have it. Okay, and we're going to move on to the top 9 shootout now, ladies and gents, in Q3. In fact, what we'll do before that, we're going to bring up some league tables for you to give you a shout. Oh my god, it's lashing it down. This could be extreme.
Oh my god,
this could be extreme wet weathers. Sincerely, thank you so much for the follow, dude. I really appreciate that. By the way, welcome to the channel. Let's get some league tables up. Let's bring the old kebab pad up, shall we? Alrighty, there are the league tables, ladies and gents, going into round 14. Midfield Maestro is our championship leader on 243 points, but there he is, Rusted Bolt, snapping at his heels on 241. It is a 2-horse race. Massey didn't race last week, didn't race this week. That's cost him any chance of winning the championship because he was in the championship hunt with 52 points up for grabs. The maximum Massey can finish on now is 240, so he is out of the championship hopes. And Hayes will be looking to overtake him tonight to go P3 in the championship. Egg Fryer on 181, but it's got some work to do because, of course, he got knocked out of qualifying. Darko Wade P6, Godzilla and Cheeseman tie. Because Cheeseman, my bad, he's 20 points ahead of Cheeseman. Cheeseman not racing tonight. Bruno 9. Destroyer Drac P10. In the constructors, very, very tight there. 4 points separating Mercedes and Alpine. Mercedes on 377, Alpine 373. Aston Martin on 340 and Williams on 338. So it's between those 4 cars, those 4 teams. Red Bull bringing up the rear on just 106 points. They've had a horrible season so far. But let's go back trackside, ladies and gents. I'm going to get some telemetry up. It is extreme wet weather tyres, as I guessed. Wow, Mexico City, dreadful weather. Let's just go to the main cam, shall we?
LSW was just said, do I still have to start on the softs even though I crashed?
Yes, he does.
You are in the top 10, mate. Yes,
he does. Yes, he does. Yeah. Okay, who's my lead car? We've got one of the Aston Martins out and about on track at the moment. Is that Godzilla? No, I had a 50-50 choice and I got it wrong. It's Hayes. But we'll say we are on the extreme wet weather tyres, ladies and gents, blue wall tyres. So, have you had a weather forecast for the race itself? I can't recall seeing one. I remember Maestro said it was going to get a bit moist in Q2, but we've not had anything in regarding the race itself. Peanut07, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel, dude. Thank you so much for the follow. Greatly appreciated. Okay, so Hayes is on the push. If you can hear some noise in the background, by the way, it's another Stanley. It's the infamous Schultz 91. The good news is, ladies and gents, he's not causing carnage here. He's causing carnage around Silverstone, playing a Assetto Corsa in a different league. Thank God.
I've literally just watched a 60 car rolling start at Silverstone.
What's that, mate? Sorry, I didn't know a word of that. 60
car rolling start at Silverstone.
Oh wow. Okay. So his Schultz going to take out 20 cars before turn 1. Okay, Hayes on the push anyway. We'll jump on board. Just making the way now out through turn 4 and turn 5. See a lot of standing water there on the racing line as well. So it's very, very tricky. Of course, Hayes is on a pad, and this is her first season without traction control as well. So a real test for her driving skills here as she comes up towards turn 7. Of course, with the track conditions also, visibility is minimal. It's difficult to see your braking spots as well. Rolling it through 9 and 10, really just taking it very, very easy in 5th gear. Now she'll start to apply the throttle as she comes through the run down towards turn 12. Up to about 170 miles an hour, comes through turn 12 now. I think you'll probably find here in Q3, ladies and gents, they'll be fueled up for a few laps here. quite possibly 3 or 4 laps maybe of fuel, so they can do at least 2 quick runs, 2 hot runs on the extreme wets. Rusted Bolt, mind you, has come out on the intermediate tyres.
Every time I've done runs like this, I've always had
130. Hang on, 130.7. Midfield Maestro's about to come through. Is he on an improving lap? No, 130.978. Got the Doco Wade. He is on a push. Let's watch Darko Wade comes through on his first run, 131.877. The Fishy Fingered Wonder's on a push as well. I think there's another car coming through. Bruno's coming through, but he's down. We're going to jump aboard a Codzilla. Sincerely, it's just regarding Q2. The guys that get through to Q3 must start the race in the tyre compound they set their fastest laps on in Q2. And Gandhi has taken a screenshot which will be sticking in the chat.
I have. It's already in the Discord chat.
So that's purely for the drivers that are in Q3. They must start the race on their Q2 tyre compound. Okay, Cod goes P4 of the 32.245. Leclerc's on a push at the moment. Where's Rusted Bolt? Okay, I'm going to go with Leclerc. You're welcome. Sorry, say again.
It was Charles talking, so I just muted quickly.
Oh, just tell me to shut the fuck up. Give me a slap. On board with Leclerc at the moment. This, looks particularly slow.
I'm seeing a lot of old names pop up, like Borbag and Peninsula Adam and Accused Chicken. That's who he's in party with.
So, say that again, mate.
So, like, Schultz is in party with, like, Zikrom and Borbag and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, fair enough, yeah.
That's who he's racing with.
All right. Okay, here comes Leclerc, 16, coming through, 131.982. I'm intrigued to see what Rusted Bolt's doing, because he's on the intermediate tyres here. Okay. 132.143. All right, interesting. I wonder...
He's only going to improve on that as well, really.
Yeah, somebody else. Codzilla's gone P3 with a 131.482. Looking good for the Aston Martins at the moment. Who else is on track at the moment? Just having a look through. Julke and OP Running are still in the garage. Darko Wade, I think, could be furthest up track. No, Hayes will be your lead car. She was slightly up at Sector 1, so she is on a slight improvement. Let's see how she gets on. Oh, almost lost it there. A bit of Tokyo drift, and she's invalidated. That's unfortunate. Okay, Darko Wade is way down. Let's have a look at Leclerc 16. Let's see how he gets on. He's invalidated. That's unfortunate. Rusted Bolt's gone again. Bruno is well up, actually. I'm going to jump on board with Bruno. He is well up on his previous lap time. Got one of the Alpha Tower. He's up. Who is that? I can't work out who that is, actually. Bruno's about to come through. Bruno was up at Sector 2. Has he... Oh, he's pitting. That's unusual. He's backed out. Okay, he's going for one final run. So who are we looking at? Rusted Bolt. He's invalidated. Darko Wade's not on a push. Codzilla's on a push, though. Codzilla's gone again by the looks of it on those extreme wets.
Slightly down on his con.
Yeah. Nice use of the throttle, though, there. And he stays P3, 131, sorry, 942, half a second down his previous time. So everyone is in the pits apart from Cod. But Cod may well be fueled up for a few laps here. Kai Cosby, 14, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, dude. A very wet Mexico City, unusually wet Mexico City here. And just watching Q3 here in this Tier 2 class, round 14 out of 15. We've got a 2-horse race for the championship between Rusted Bolt and midfield Maestro. Maestro currently leading by, I think it's about 11 or 12 points going into this round at number 14. Of course, if you've heard the big news today, ladies and gents, we have an official release date for F1 24. It is the 31st of May. Pre-orders, if you do a pre-order before a set date, you'll be given access from the 28th of May. So it's the earliest release, I think, ever of a Codemaster stroke EA Formula 1 game.
Let's hope it's a good one.
So, of course, we've had to...
up on his time in Sector 2. He's just perfect.
Yeah, I'm on board with COD, mate. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'm on board, dude. So, yeah, as I was saying, I fucking forgot what I was saying now.
Formula 1, new game.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be shit. Oh, sorry, I wasn't supposed to say that. Here comes Codzilla. And COD goes P2. It's an Aston Martin lockout at the moment. Get in there. Wow. Hello. Rusted Bolt's on an outlap. He's staying for those intermediate times, mate. In fact, everyone's switching to inters now. This is interesting because if the rain has just died down a little bit, Hayes and COD are P1, P2. Could they end up qualifying P8 and P9? Because they shot their bolt. They haven't. Neither have got time to come in. Are the guys in inters going to find some pace? This is going to be fascinating to see it all pans out now. I think he's on a... Well, I think Bruno's going to be our lead car. Oh, where's Hayes at the moment? Okay, no, Hayes is about to start a push on the wets. Yeah, so basically we've had to curtail this. The new calendar for the new season has been released, but we're taking 3 tracks off. And it looks like we're going to take off Holland, we're going to take off Canada, and most likely we're going to take off Austria from the calendar. So a new calendar will be put out. And for anyone looking to sign up, guys, the deadline's going to be a week next Thursday because we've got to get going. The final league race of the season will be next Wednesday with the Elite Tier and at Las Vegas, and then it will be the following night is the cutoff. So sign-ups are live. Come and join the Discord. If you want to get a permanent seat, we will not be accepting sign-ups after Thursday the 7th. The season starts, or Thursday the 6th or the 7th, whatever dates. The season starts the following Monday. Codzilla puts it on provisional pole, 129.649 on the wets. Wow, he went again. Didn't see that.
He didn't have a lot of battery as well. Like I was watching him.
Yeah, he's pushing hard. Is he going to get? Oh, sound alert.
Is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
Bruno's up massively.
Thank you, Jason. Hayes is up as well. She's up 4/10. Are we at the crossover? Are we at the crossover, ladies and gents? Between extreme wets and intermediates. The rain does seem to have just eased off a little bit. Not seeing quite as much standing water now on the racing line, but Hayes is going to improve. I think, she has to really struggle to control the car, but Hayes goes provisional pole, 126.637. Let's have a look at Bruno. Bruno was only 3 seconds up, so this is really going to be interesting now as to how this is going to pan out. Track conditions are improving a tad. Can Bruno
pulled the biggest rob?
Sorry?
Have COD and Hayes pulled the biggest rob off?
Well, we're about to find out because Bruno's going fastest, 28.649, and here comes Rusted Bolt about to come through, 2.7 seconds up at Sector 2. Bit of a wobble there coming out of 17. This is the fastest one so far, 128.160. I've got a horrible feeling, as I said, COD and they could find themselves well down the list here. Oh, here's my next COD. Okay, OP Ralling's invalidated. Jewel Coot is coming through on his only run, so Pumpkin Hell's not going to improve, I don't think, as he's invalidated. He won't be able to go again. Eyes now on Jewel Coot to see what he can do. Just going through turn 13 now. So rolls it through turn 16, in through turn 17. This looks tidy from Jewel. This looks tidy. Is he going to... He goes P3. Hello.
P3.
Here comes Pumpkin Leclerc 16. He was massively up on his time as well. Oh, snap of oversteer. This looks a good lap. And he goes provisional pole. The 128.101. It's all happening here.
Right.
Hayes has gone again. Hayes has gone quicker again. But no, she hasn't. Here comes Midfield Maestro. And we've got Darko Wade. And then we've got Bruno to complete. Midfield Maestro. This is quick. This is pole, I think. Provisional pole for Midfield Maestro. Yeah, 127 flat. Darko Wade's about to come through. And then the final car's going to be Bruno. What about Darko Wade? What can he do? He goes P2, and it's all night with Bruno. Can Bruno get pole position? No, it's P3. There you go, ladies and gents. What an end to qualifying. It all happened on those intermediate tyres at the end of the session. Wow. Unbelievable stuff. Let's give you confirmation. And championship leader midfield Maestro takes pole position with a 1:28.038. Darko Wade joins him on the front row, the 27.4. Bruno on row 2, the 27.6. Leclerc joins him on the second row, the 1:28.108. Rusted Bolt, the other championship contender in P5. Dual Coupe with his best qualifying of the season in P6. And then as I sort of was worried about the two Astons being on the wrong tyre at the wrong time, and it seemed to be the case. Hayes in 7th, Godzilla 8. OP Rowling surprisingly did not set a time and will start the race in P9. Of course, LSW Legend will start in P10, ladies and gentlemen. The formation lap should be on, at least I hope it's on. I'm going to take I'm just going to put a message up in the chat, and then I'm going to take a very short break and leave you guys with Gandhi. Time have we got? We're going to ready up at 9:05. Looks like a dry start to the race, which is good.
Do you want me to pop it in the Discord chat?
No, I'm just doing it now, mate.
Doing it. Yeah,
I'm just doing it now, mate. Thank you. Okay, so I've just put that up in the chat, ladies and gents. I've got some messages as well from people. Right, I'm just going to take a quick break, ladies and gents. What I'll do is I'll just minimise the screen, bring the kebab pad up so you can have a quick look at the league tables. Bear in mind, the two championship rivals, Midfield Maestro is on pole position, and Rusted Bolt's in P5. So let's just bring up the old kebab pad. Okay, there's the kebab pad up. Right, guys, if you want to have a little, put your predictions down in the chat, that'd be greatly appreciated. Who's going to win tonight's race? I'm going to leave you guys with Gandhi. I'll be right back.
50 hours, PT. Who we got for a prediction then, guys?
Where did he go? Fucking hell. How did he go that way?
be talking to the chat, Gandhi.
Well, I did ask them what prediction they thought.
I heard about 3 words come out because I had the headset still on whilst I was on the lab. I know you heard about 3 words out of it.
I said about predictions.
Okay, who do you think then, ladies and gents? Come on, let's see some predictions in the chat. Come on. Stop being quiet there. Let's hear your predictions. Who is going to win tonight's race? Is it feasible we could have a champion crown tonight, ladies and gents? You know, for us to bolt DNFs, Maestro's just got to get a top 10 finish, you know what I'm saying? So the championship could be decided yet. It's still up for grabs. Let's go trackside, though. We're about to get underway, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty then, we'll get some beer lemmetry up and ready for the race start. So a quick little drink. It is 21:05, so we are waiting now for Hayes to pull the plug and ready the cars up. Super Ninja's a 90% chance I'll DNF. I like your confidence, dude. Go on, Super Ninja, you can do it, mate. You can do it. You can get a podium tonight, dude. Okay. Come on, it's ready up time, guys. Let's go, please. It's 9:05.
Let's go.
Let's go racing. So I'm hoping Stacey's remembered to put the formation lap on. I think she's normally pretty good. She's normally pretty good. We're just waiting for these guys to for someone to finally hit the ready up button.
Come on, guys, ready up.
Come on. Chop, chop. Things to do. Women to see. I wish.
Me too. I could, I just choose not to.
Yeah, the old dating life's been a little bit quiet recently. Oh well. Okay. Oh, I'm going to put it out in Discord here. Oh,
nice. There we go.
Here we go. Right, formation app is on. There we go, ladies and gents. Let's get some tyre telemetry up for you guys watching at home. They are the tyre strats. We'll turn that off. The telemetry, of course, top right-hand side of the screen, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a right mixture. Top 3 all on the medium compound tyres. You've got Leclerc and Julku and LSW Legend on the soft compound tyres. Is that right, mate? Can you just confirm that is the right tyre choice?
That's what I'm doing now.
Okay, thank you. Outside the top 10, as expected, we've got the harder compounds on show. Oldman and Turbo Snow electing for the hards. Everybody else on the medium compound tyre for this race start. 36 laps around this 17 corner circuits. It should be. It says there are 1 stopper softer mediums. I very much doubt that. On the anyone starting the softs looking for 2 stop it, I'm pretty sure the softs just will not last long enough around this particular circuit. It's pretty high tide dag on the softs. But the guys to watch, the guys to watch at the start is going to be Bruno and Leclerc 16 because, as I say, we've got such a long run, ladies and gents, up towards turn 1. It's 890 metres from pole position to turn 1. There's a lot of drag on the way up, or you get a lot of tow on the approach to turn 1. So sometimes row 2 is the best place to start. It's going to be fascinating to see how it all pans out. You'll probably see quite a few drivers burn some battery at the start of the race to try and get some track position.
The tyre allocation is correct, mate.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so the lead car's just coming around now. In fact, the last car is only just coming to the stadium complex now, so midfield's going to be on some pretty cold tyres at the start of the race. Keep an eye on, say, Leclerc 16. He's on road number 2, and he's also on the soft compound tyres. His target will be to be P1 going into turn 1. So here we go. And you see midfield Maestro already pointing his car well to the left. He's going to try and cut off Darko Wade. Darko Wade is pointing a little bit to the right as well. So here we go, ladies and gents. Watch for the lights. The last couple of cars just coming up to their grid slots now, and we're moments away from getting underway this Mexican Grand Prix at the Autodromo Hermanes Rodriguez.
He is very pointing in that car.
All right, watch for the lights, ladies and gents. 1 light, 2, 3, 4, 5. All lights are lit. The lights go out, and it is show time. Keep an eye on P4. That's the one you got to watch. That Haas car. Here they come. Already, midfield Maestro got a really good start, but there goes Hail King, Pumpkin Hale, Leclerc 16s are coming towards turn 1. Who's going to have the lead? Darko Wade comes through. Oh, almost 3-way going through turn 1. A little bit of contact at the back there. But Pumpkin Hale's gone backwards, actually. He made a mistake going into turn 1. He's down in P5, but Darko Wade got the jump. And Rusted Bolt is already up to P3 as well, ladies and gents, as they come around towards turn 4 on this first lap. OP rallying. He's having a look at Leclerc. Leclerc having to defend hard at the inside. And I think OP rallying's got through. Yes, he has, up to P5. Great start for him there. And, oh my goodness me, it's about a 4 or 5-way dance there going into turn 6. I think could have been one of the Williams just getting a tap there. As they come for the S's for the first time. Of course, quite a green track considering qualifying was wet for the most part. So not a lot of rubber down on that track at the moment. But Midfield Maestro got the perfect start. He really, really did. But Rusted Bolt is having a look here. Is he going to try and go around the outside at turn 12? Possibly. Oh, and I think Darko Wade's taken a good line there through turn 12. Managed to cut him off as they feed through turn 13. Been a pretty clean start so far, ladies and gents, as they all filter through the stadium complex. But Midfield Maestro got an absolutely superb start. Launched it off the start.
It's a brilliant start, mate.
It was indeed. But everyone through safely. The timing screen, of course, is knackered because EA can't add up. Golden Egg Fry having a look at Dual Keep there, getting a nice little draft of Dual Keep. But look at the Red Bull there of IRL Schumacher. He's all over the back of those guys as well. No DRS, of course, until lap number 3. And looks like IRL Schumacher's got the job done. The Red Bull he has. He's moved his way to P13, getting the job done there on Golden Egg Fry, who's been compromised on the exit. And Legend might be looking to try and get through there as well. Let's just scroll back through the cars. We're going to get up near the top of the cars because Rusted Bolt is now on the pace. He's cleared Darko Wade and he is now hunting down Midfield Maestro. These are the two championship rivals, ladies and gentlemen. As we're on lap number 2 as they filter through into the S's again for the second time. Asmo, my man, how you doing, fella? Good to see you. Hope you have a fantastic day. Indeed you are, my friend. Just in time for the race. Rusted Bolt is really on the pace. He is all over the back of Midfield Maestro. Of course, the DRS will kick in next lap between turns 3 and 4. You're Cecilia having a good start to his debut race in TIR, up to P8 now.
Schumacher's all over the back of Joel.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, he's pushing. He's pushing really, really hard. Here have we got Bruno's on the back of Pumpkin here. Of course, it's just a toe at the moment. No DRS. It kicks in between turns 3 and 4. But here comes IRL Schumacher and Jill Keats gone alongside him. Jill immediately slips in back into the slipstream to see if he can retake that position. But IRL Schumacher up to P12, having a good race. But let's just go up to the front runners because Purple Haze is very, very close to the back of Darko Wade. Let's just get a bit up close and personal. She's going to have a DRS run here. In fact, no DRS. It must... Okay. I thought it kicked in between turns 3 and 4. Obviously not.
Normally it does.
Yeah, that's a bit odd. But we'll stay on board of Hayes just for a minute as it comes through turn 6. Of course, Hayes DNF'd, controversial DNF last week at Singapore. Went to the stewards' appeal. The stewards rescinded the penalty on Roro, who was reserving. And the Aston Martin team were not happy. But she's going to get a run at Darko, I think, here. DRS is now wide open. She's going to come from a long way back. She's going to sit in behind. She's just going to sit in behind going into turn 12. Try and get him on the start-finish straight. Codzilla is all over the back of Bruno as well. P9, P8. That's very, very close there, ladies and gents. And Arrow slips through. What a move from Arrow. As an opportunistic move. Late on the brakes into turn 13 and caught Codzilla napping. Really, really caught him napping there. But here comes Hayes on the back of Darko Wade. DRS is deployed. And this should be a fairly straightforward overtake. Darko Wade has burnt his battery completely. And Hayes then up to P3 and she is off and running. Can she start to close down now on the leaders? OP Rallying is having a very good race as well. Currently sat in P4. We have got any movement a bit further down the pack. No. Yeah, Super Ninja has just got past Oldman. Oldman, they're trying to go back round the outside at turn 1. Super Ninja gives the room in through turn 2 and he does complete the move. We've got Bruno and yours sincerely with a bit of DRS. Bruno has just got through to P7. Let's flick it back onto the broadcast cam. Hayes has started to catch the leaders, by the way. She's just taken 4/10 out of Rusted Bolt. As they feed through the S's. OP round there picks... Oh, that's an early penalty, mate, for track extensions. Very early penalty. What have you got down the bottom? We've got a good battle here between Legend and Golden Egg Fry. Golden Egg Fry might have a DRS run here at Legend. Legend's not having a really good start to the race at the moment. Just watching Golden Egg Fry. Is he going to send it? Nope, he just sits in behind. So let's just jump back on board with the leaders. Is Rusted Bolt going to be close enough for a run here at midfield? Maestro. AP, how you doing, man? Got a safety car. Why have we got a safety car? It's Super Ninja.
Super Ninja.
He's lost the front wing by the looks of it. But that's ridiculous having a safety car when the cars are still running perfectly fine, apart from one car with a bit of minor damage. Oh, I fucking hate this game sometimes, mate. I really do.
That is very opportunistic. Dual turbo.
Yeah.
Oh no.
They're pitting.
Yeah.
I've got some work to do. I'm going to jump in the safety car, ladies and gents.
Be in my lander there.
Yeah. In fact, you know what, mate? I'm going to... I might do a little bit of magic here in a minute, actually.
What are you doing? What is beer planning?
Maybe not. Actually, I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to overlay it. Come on. What the fuck? I want to try something here. Ah, it's not working. What's wrong with this bloody thing? I'll leave it.
What was you trying to... Oh. The red safety car.
Yeah, it's not working for some reason. Okay. I'll turn it off. I'll just stick my green Aston Martin tonight. I do have the red Mercedes safety car, but it's not moving for some reason. Hey, listen, Asmo, when you're as talented as me, mate, look no hands. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I've got to get in the chopper. Okay, I could do the chopper, I suppose, if I get a decent camera angle. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go back to the main cam. See if I get a decent angle. I'll get. Oh, hello. Oh, Super Ninja. Hey, Copter Cab is alive and well, ladies and gentlemen, watching Super Ninja. Oh, I've just crashed it. I just crashed the helicopter, mate. That's another $3 million down the drain. Jesus Christ, mate. How many helicopters am I going to go through in one season, dude? Oh, man. So, quite a few cars, though, pitted, to be fair. We saw Leclerc 16, Godzilla, Destroyer Drac, Golden Egg Fry, Dual Coupe, Legend, Turbo Snout, Super Ninja, all pit. Asmo, mate. That's why I'm bankrupt, dude. You know what I mean? I get for about $30 million worth of helicopters every season. You know what I mean? Unbelievable, mate. I could even get the tow truck out, actually, the next crash. Or get the ambulance out. Alright. I'm a little bit disappointed the safety car came out there. I don't think it warranted the safety car, quite frankly. And I'm hoping, because we got the safety car reduced, so I'm really hoping next game they sort that out. Because at the moment, it just, you know, I mean, normally the safety car comes out when there's a big crash, you know, someone DNFs. You know, nowadays it's like my dad sneezes in Newton Abbot, Devon, and the fucking safety car comes out. You know what I mean? My grandma drops a spoon on the kitchen floor and the safety car comes out, and she's been dead 20 years. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. What the fuck? Anyways, there we go. Jason comes in with another gifted sub. The guy's on fire tonight. The lucky recipient is actually, Grumpy by name, Grumpy by nature, the boss man of All Elite Racing Team, Mr. Grumpy. Thank you, Jason. Legendary. Love you, dude. Unbelievable support for the channel. Gifted sub number 157, ladies and gents. Come on, you got some catching up to do, guys. You're going to catch Jason up, you know. Get those gifted subs going. You know what I mean? Okay. Safety car will be coming in this lap. There we go. Confirmation on the screen. Safety car is coming in. We're about to get underway again, ladies and gents. The mediums will certainly not go to the end of the race. The new hards may just go to the end of the race. We'll have to wait and see. Thank you, Asmo, for the very kind comments, by the way. Really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. It's really weird. I just like putting on the show for you guys. You know, I'm not a commentator. I've always said that. I'm a content creator. Big difference. I'm not a very good commentator. I just love having laughs and giggles with you guys, you know. It's always a lot of fun. Okay, here we go. When's Midfield Maestro going to bolt? And the time is now. He has indeed. And Rusty Bolt's gone with him. He hasn't really caught anybody out. They've all gone with him. No DRS, of course, for 2 complete laps after a safety car restart. Rusty Bolt is cruising up to the back. Look at this toe he's getting. Is he going to go for the lead? He pulls out to the outside as he come down towards turn 1. Who's got the balls of steel under braking? Rusty Bolt or Midfield Maestro, the 2 championship rivals. And Rusty Bolt goes round the outside and takes the lead of the Grand Prix, ladies and gents. That's absolutely awesome stuff. It's exactly what he needed to do for the race. And these two are already pulling away from Darko Wade. They've put over a second on Darko Wade already. We've got some movement. Godzilla's going backwards at the moment. We've got a real 3 or 4 car dance here coming down towards turn 4. There is the... and it looks like Golden Egg Fry's having a move on Old Man. I think he's got the move done. No, we went a bit deep there and Old Man went back through again. And in fact, now Jilkoot's all over the back of him as well as they're coming through towards turn 6. Golden Egg Fry's left the session, mate. Can you invite him, please?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. He's disconnected. Let's go back on with Bruno's all over the back of OP rallying. And he's got yours sincerely an arrow right behind a bit of a train developing already. Top 2. Rusty Bolt has already pulled out nearly a second. Asmo says in the chat, when Midfield Maestro finds out how pointless the safety car was...
Oh, slipping in just gone round again.
He's gone Spinella, has he?
Yeah, he's back.
Okay, he's back. He is back running. Hopefully Golden Egg Fry is going to get back in the session very, very quickly because he's going to be losing a lot of time. Okay. Asmo says, I disagree with you're not a good commentator. I just don't class myself as a commentator, mate. Look at that. That looks like Hayes. Look at this battle between Hayes and Leclerc. Coming through turn 2. They're still side by side through turn 3. Great battling, guys. Let's get up close and personal with this one. Leclerc looks like he's got a little bit more straight line speed, probably running a little bit lower downforce, and he makes that move stick. Up to P9. Got some movement there. Jilkoot and Old Man. That's Jilkoot going through on Old Man. And just behind, we've got a lovely scrap here between Turbo Snow and LSW Legend. Egg Fry still not in the session. Hopefully he can get back in as quickly as possible. Let's just flip back onto Bruno. He's trying to chase down OP Rallying. OP Rallying is the cork in the bottle, ladies and gents. He is holding up basically the entire rest of the grid, guys. Bruno's going to try and find a way past. Roland, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Hayes will be very pleased to see Roland in the chat and not on track, that's for sure, after last week. DRS is re-enabled, but Bruno is going to put a straight line speed. No DRS, of course, on this particular part of the track. It will kick in a bit later, but Bruno's got a nice bit of toe here. Of course, as soon as he pulls out, but OP's running lower downforce, quick in a straight line. Well, his OP... Yeah, he has burnt his battery, though, but Bruno will just sit behind now, try and get a good exit out of turn 3 and get him. Oh, look at this behind as well. Got a lovely scrap going on here. The Red Bull. Iro Schumacher's beaten. Oh, that's unfortunate. Iro Schumacher and Arrow, a little bit of contact, and Iro Schumacher's been punched off. That looked like a bit of a physics issue there rather than anything nefarious. You know what I mean? It was just a poor bit of physics from the game. Bruno, though, has still not got past OP Rallying, and the top 3 are dropping these guys. But Rusted Bolt, talking of dropping, Rusted Bolt is dropping Midfield Maestro. The gap now 2.5 seconds, mate.
I can't tell whether Golden Egg Fry's back in or not. His wheel looks like a U.
Well, if his car's not solid, it's not. Well, here comes Bruno. He's going to try and get the move done on Bruno. Bruno on OP Rallying. OP Rallying made a bit of a mistake there, but he goes late. Late braking from OP Rallying. Fair play. But look at this. It's a sandwich. Holy shit. Oh, come on, guys. Be careful. Oh, careful, guys. That's poor.
Yeah.
That's a little bit poor, a bit scrappy. Bruno's not going to be happy. He's just lost 2 or 3. He's lost 4 places. In fact, a couple of cars let him back through. They've also got legal overtake warnings there. That's fair play. And they've let him back through. But he has lost net 4 positions. But fair play to, I think it was possibly Cod and Cecilia let him through. Hayes was the biggest benefactor. She gained about 4 positions up to P6 now. Taking advantage. Apparently no damage to Bruno. That's the key thing. Did Cecilia pick up any damage? No. Looks like they're all good. Egg Fry is back. Codzilla having to defend against your Cecilia. Your Cecilia trying to find a gap through on the inside, but Cod defending well. But we've got a massive scrap. I'm going to stick it on broadcast cam, try and get a better angle. There we go. Look, see how close it is, ladies and gentlemen. Legend picks up a time penalty. Hayes is now all over the back of Arrow as they come through the S's. Lap 11 out of 36. And the top 3 are just dropping these guys like a bad habit because OP Rally is really holding everybody up now. 5 seconds now near the gap between P3 and P4. There's going to be some frustration there for the cars behind.
A lot of frustration for Bruno. That was some serious argy-bargy right there.
Yeah, he kind of got mugged a little bit there. But look at this, here we go. Yeah, I'm going to stay with this one. Here we go. It's a 3-way dance coming up. Hayes has got past Arrow, but Arrow is going to have a look to go for a double overtake as there's a blocking car there as well. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, come on, Cody, give me an angle I can work with. Oh, great work there. OP Rallying somehow is still in P4. He's defended that incredibly well. How on earth did he defend that? But Hayes surely is going to get the job done now and the run down towards turn 4B. No, OP's running a low downforce setup, but Hayes, I think, is through. OP is still fighting it, though, as they make contact coming through. Oh, my days, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Hayes has finally got through. Looks like Leclerc 16's got through as well. OP's finally had to give that one up. Wow, what a pasture race in there. Great defending, though, from OP. He refused to give that up. Wow. Turbo Snell picks up a 3-second time penalty. Rusted Bolts increased the gap to 3.2 seconds. Oh, hello. Did I see something come off the car there? Or was that just a glitch? I think it's just a glitch. Here they come, coming down towards turn 12. Look at them all jockeying for position. You've got the Williams there of Bruno trying to get back in. Just Drax going up the inside in the Alpine at turn 13. Bruno's defending. Oh, was a little bit of wheel barging. Bruno's still defending. Just more wheel contact there. I'm going to jump on board of Bruno. Someone's coming into the pits. OP Ralling's coming into the pits. Here comes Turbo Snail. Oh, man, he's got some serious overspeed here. And he's got past Bruno. Bruno's going to be livid. He's down now to P10 as Turbo Snail gets the move done on Bruno. Iro Schumacher gets past Iro TIR Oldman for P14. Codzilla's all over the back of Arrow. A bit further up, Darko Wade is chasing down midfield Maestro. Maestro is... I think Maestro is having an issue with tyre wear, possibly, or he's just not happy. He's losing ground to Rusted Bolt by about 3/10 a lap at the moment. The question now, as Hayes has now managed to free herself up from OP, can she now start to make inroads on the top 3? 4.7 seconds is the gap from P3 to P4. You've got Leclerc P5, Arrow P6, Codzilla the second Aston Martin P7. He's got Drac all over his rear end. Let's go back into the broadcast cameras. They filter through the stadium complex. Turns 13, 14 and 15. Hayes is catching Darko Wade by the looks of it. Right, Arrow, Codzilla's going to be... In fact, Drac's going to be the car to watch now. Could be eyeing up a double overtake here. Here comes Drac. He's looking for a double over... Look at the overspeed of Drac. He's going to get a double overtake done. Oh, that is awesome. Gets Codzilla and Arrow. And Drac moves himself up into the top 6. That shows us how powerful that double toe is, mate. Turbo Snell and Bruno. Bruno's gotten back past where is he? Turbo Snell's fighting it, but Bruno's got through. And Julkit might go through now with a better momentum. Julkit breezes on through. As does LSW Legend. Wow, it's all happening here, ladies and gents. All happening here. Meanwhile, up front, Rusted Bolt is now 4 seconds clear at the front, ladies and gents. What a titanic scrap though we've been having here in the mid pack. Absolutely unbelievable stuff. Woo! Excuse me. And Hayes is taking time out of Darko Wade and midfield maestro. Hayes, Wilson Silly's just picked up a time penalty. Hayes is catching the top, certainly the peaks 2 and 3 quite comfortably. I'd say about a second a lap. She really is on the pace.
It's still yet to pit as well.
Yeah.
The top 3.
Right, Godzilla looks like he's going to retake the position here off Destroyer Drac. A bit of DRS. Saying that though, Drac does have quite a bit of battery to defend. Pumpy, some of those sandlets aren't working, mate. It's still not working. Blurb is having issues. Here comes Godzilla on Drac. Sandler. I am a cider drinker. Cod retakes P6, but for how long though? Because he's drained a lot of his battery getting that job done. Let's go on board a Darko Wade though. He's hunting down midfield maestro. Just coming down towards turn 6. That 15 out of 36, we're starting to approach half race distance, ladies and gentlemen, of what has been an outstanding race so far. It really has. Wow, oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness me, I'm so tired. Alright then, so Rusted Bolt leading by 4.4 seconds now over midfield maestro P2. Darko Wade just tucked in behind, but you just saw in the background Hayes. She's taken another second out of these guys. Hayes is probably the fastest driver on circuit at the moment. She is really, really pushing. Gap there, 2.4 seconds. Is Darko Wade close enough for a run at midfield maestro? Here he goes. He pulls out to the outside line. Is he going to be able to do it under braking? I think he might have got this one done. Yeah, Darko Wade up to P2, ladies and gentlemen. Is midfield maestro going to come straight back at him? Let's just jump on board, see how close he is. Yeah, hang on, just going to stay in this battle momentarily. Okay, jump off that. Golden Egg Fry and Turbo Snell going side by side as well through turn 1 into turn 2. Looks like Golden Egg Fry's about to get the move done, or is he? Turbo Snell's fighting this one. Really fighting this one. They're still side by side. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Turbo Snow breaks later into turn 4. Has the inside line. Now, Eggfry might have to yield this one. Go for a switchback, possibly. Not quite close enough. Great defensive work there from Turbo Snail. So holds on to the position. A bit further down, OP rallying and Super Ninja. That's an Alpha Romeo. Looks like Oldman's possibly Oldman?
No, Super Ninja done the
Super Ninja.
Again.
Turbo Snail's just been mugged by Oro Schumacher as well. I think he made a mistake actually for the S's, to be fair. Oh, excuse me, sorry, I'm so tired. Let's have a look at midfield maestro. So I'm going to retake P2 off Darko Wade. Job done. Textbook overtake there into turn 1. Darko Wade's going to try and come back at him here, but in fact double DRS, that's a slam dunk. Codzilla is hunting down Leclerc 16 at the moment. OP Rallying's back in the pits. Here comes Cod. He's going to try and go late on the brakes and go around, take the inside line. Leclerc gives the room, and Cod may well have just got through. Ooh, a little bit of contact there. But I think Cod's got the high ground, and Cod is through. And he shuts the door on the exit. Good overtake there from Cod. He's up to P5. It's looking good for Aston Martin at the moment. Oh, excuse me. Hayes is still catching P2 and P3, but not as quickly as she has been. I think she's just taken some of the edge off her tyres. Leader's in. Rusted Bolt is in. Pit stop. First in the medium runners to come in. What's he putting on? It's a set of hard tyres, which is fine. The hard tyres were at half race distance. They will go to the end. And he can now try and put the hammer down. Where's he going to come out? Is he going to come out in some clean air? I don't think he is. I think he's going to come out in traffic. He is indeed. He's going to come out just behind or just in front of the Williams, I think. Side by side with the Williams. And that's, yeah. Perhaps he could have stayed out another lap or something, or come in a lap earlier, because he's got to try and clear Golden Egg Fry. Just stay with Rusted Bolt. He is our net leader on a brand new set of hard compound tyres. Iro Schumacher's in the pits, new set of mediums going on. He'll be going to the end on those tyres. If there's no safety car, of course. OP rallying back in the pits again. He's had a bit of a mare. He was having a great race, and now it's just all gone. It's just unravelled for him. He's now plumb last. But we'll stay with Rusted Bolt because he's looking to try and clear Golden Egg Fry, because then he has got a little bit of free air once he clears Fryer. And so coming through the S's, he'll have a bit of DRS coming very, very shortly out of turn 11. I think he should get the move done here. DRS is wide open, and he gets the job done. That's what he had to do. He had to clear Egg Fry pretty quickly, and he has done so. Midfield Maestro's in the pits. Coming off those tyres. Darko Wade stays out. Hayes stays out. Where is Maestro going to feed in? He's just leaving his pit box now, trundling down the pit lane at 50 miles an hour. Rusted Bolt is about to go through. If anything, I think he's increased his lead. Turbo Snell comes out in front of Maestro as well. He has indeed. Sort of quick gap to leader. Rusted Bolt 14. Yeah, Rusted Bolt gained about a second, I'd say, with that undercut. Fast lap so far is Rusted Bolt. I think that will change that. Okay, what have we got here? Nice little battle for P345.
They're all spread out quite a bit.
AP says if the safety car comes out now, Rusty's got a problem. No, I don't think he has, mate. I think it'll play into his hands perfectly.
Is that OP, was it?
What's that, sorry?
Who said that?
No, driver said if safety car comes out, Rusty's got a problem. No, Rusted Bolt. I think Rusted Bolt's fine. Safety car comes out, he'll be net leader. Everyone else will pit. And he'll be on a new set of tyres, so he'll be happy. Okay, let's look at Rusted Bolt anyway. Talk of the devil. He's just going to get moved on Julku. It's up to P7 now, so he's now hunting. He's starting to clear some traffic now, hunting his way up through the field. Again, he's got a nice little bit of clean air now until he picks up Legend. Legend will be pitting quite soon as well, I think, to get off those medium tyres. Darko Wade, though, I'll give you a shout out. That's a hell of a stint on those mediums. He may be trying a medium soft strat, mate. He may be trying medium soft.
Yeah. But the softs don't last here at all.
No, he's on 58 on his left rear, though. That's the issue he's got. He's got some pretty excessive tyre wear on his rears. Hayes has to pit as well, but she'll be going on to softs almost certainly. OP Rally picks up, another tyre penalty. But Hayes is now hunting that. Darko Wade needs to pit now. I think the strategy, a medium soft strategy for him is just not going to work. He is. Let's see what he does. No, he stays out. He's committing to a medium soft strat, but he's gonna almost certainly lose out the battle to Hayes. But he may still be in line for a third place, maybe fourth. But here comes Hayes back to take the lead of the race, ladies and gentlemen. She does so. 15 laps to go. Is it just possible that Hayes could actually go to the end on these tyres? Oh, is she? Do you know what she? They're going to be knackered.
Yeah.
Jill Coote and LSW Legend are in the pits.
Good thing for Hayes is she's got Cod holding everyone up.
Yeah, she has. Oh, excuse me, but for how long? That's the question. Because you got. I'm on board a Drac at the moment, and there's Leclerc hunting down Cod as well. There, the car's just directly behind Cod. It'll be fascinating to see this all pans out. Actually, it's very difficult to work out how it's going to end up. Let's go check on Darko Wade. Is he coming in yet? I can't see Hayes pitting for a little while yet. What about Darko Wade? Darko Wade stays out for another run. He's just losing about 3 or 4 tenths a lap to Codzilla in P3 at the moment. Just to give you an idea. Cod also may be able to go to the end. Tyre wear is, it's about 38. But he's drained his battery. That's the problem Cod has got. And Leclerc's going to come... Leclerc's not got his telemetry on, unfortunately, so I can't see his ERS.
51%. 54 now.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I can see that on the screen, but I'm looking at the telemetry. That's right. He's not got his telemetry on. But yes, you can see it on his HUD. But Cod's going to be under a lot of pressure now because he's got no battery to defend now. So you tend to think that he's going to get jobbed. And Turbosen and Bruno having a good scrap here, going side by side through through turn 2, turn 3. On the run down towards turn 4, but looks like Bruno's got that job done. Bruno's going to still be livid though. He's going to feel his race was really compromised by that double shunt in coming out of turn 13 early doors. Let's go back onto this situation though. P3, 4 and 5. This is fascinating to see how this is all going to pan out. When is Darko Wade going to come in? I reckon he's doing about another 2 or 3 laps on those tyres. He's up at 65% tyre wear though. He's going to risk them going pop soon. But Cod's not closing. He dives in now. It's a late call. Darko Wade is in the pits. It's going to be I imagine a set of softs going on there, but can they last? That's the question. Let's see. What's he got going on that car? It is a new set of soft compound tyres. Rusted Bolt and Drax 3. Rusted Bolt's just got past Drax, so Rusted Bolt, a bit of team orders there. He's up to P4 now. He's only 5 seconds off the lead. And he's on by far the freshest tyres of anyone around him. So say basically Rusted Bolt, I say midfield maestro, still on for the 1-2, mate, I reckon. They're going to catch, even if Hayes and Cod stay out, they're going to get caught, I think. Of course, what Cod and Hayes want now is a safety car. That would work wonders for them. It really, really would. But Cod's doing a good job of defending here. Leclerc cannot find a way through. He's been a good wingman here. For Hayes, but how long can he keep these cars at bay? In fact, there's Rusted Bolt going for an audacious move on Leclerc. He's got the job done. Overtake through the S's. That's awesome. And Drax now having a look at his teammate as well as Pumpkin is struggling, or Leclerc is struggling for grip. But Rusted Bolt, that was audacious. Very, very brave. But he had to get that move done. And he's now up to P5. Is that car coming in? Yeah. Hayes is in the pits. New set of softs going on there. Cod stays out. So Hayes does make the pit stop. Where's Midfield Maestro in relation to all this? Midfield Maestro is about to make it into P4 because Leclerc's come in as well. New softs going on his car. Almost certainly. That promotes Golden Egg Fryer to P5. We've got a right scrap here. Darko Wade, Bruno, hang on 2 seconds. We've got a 3-way dance coming up towards turn 1. Oh, my days. Look at this, ladies and gents. Yours sincerely, Darko Wade and Bruno scrapping. Who's got the balls of steel under braking? Rusted Bolt has passed Cod. He's taken the lead of the race, ladies and gentlemen. And Darko Wade and Bruno is through. Wow, great stuff. But we've got Rusted Bolt has taken the lead of the race, ladies and gents. Which means that as it stands at the moment, he is going to close the gap going into the final. We're going to have a hell of a last race of the season at Vegas next week if it pans out the way it's panning out, mate. It's going to be incredible. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Jaco699, welcome in, dude. Really appreciate the follow, fan. Hayes, though, has just got an overtake done on Arrow, new set of tyres. The question is now, how far can Hayes get up the order? I think a podium is possibly out of the question, I think. P4 maybe. Drax going to have to pit, yeah. Those mediums are not going to go to the end. Yes, indeed, Asmo. Totally agree, mate. She's got cleared yours sincerely, though. So she's up to P8. And Arrow's all the and Legend just behind as well. Oh, hello. Right, Drax in, so he's going to be putting a new set of softs on. So is Golden Egg Fire going to try and go to the end? It'll be a great achievement if he comes home in P4, considering he was knocked out in Q1.
Yeah.
Lap 25 out of 36, ladies and gents. 12 laps to go, including this very lap. Rusted Bolt is the leader, and Arrow's having a look at Cecilia at the inside and gets the job done. He's up to P8. Legends just behind. Got Iro Schumacher all over the back of Leclerc, but of course Leclerc has got fresher tyres. Hayes is through as well. I think comfortable move there. Yep, just taking advantage of the extra grip of those new soft tyres. Next on her target list is Darko Way, but he is also on fresh rubber. He's 2.5 seconds up the road. Let's go back to Legend going up the inside at turn 6 on Yours Sincerely. Sincerely's trying to defend in towards turn 7, but Legend sweeps through. He's up to P9. Sincerely drops down to P10. What have you got? You've got Darko Wade all over the back of Golden Egg Fryer. He's looking to try and clear him. Egg Fryer is the cork in the bottle in this particular scrap. He needs to clear him because Hayes is catching rapidly. As you can see, Hayes' car in the foreground there. You should get him a DRS, so let's jump on board. In fact, Golden Egg Fryer peels off into the pits. New set of softs going on there. But Hayes is almost within DRS range. Almost. But not quite. But she sets the fastest lap of the race to 1:18.599. She is on fire. Looks like Codmate is going to try and go to the end possibly, or he's hoping for a late safety car. Legend all over the back of Arrow. We got Iro Schumacher on the back of Destroyer Drac as well, but Drac's on fresh rubber. He's going to probably make inroads to the field now. What a race, ladies and gents. I tell you what, it's been action-packed. It's been really, so far, fingers crossed, really high-quality racing. Oh, Legend trying to get the inside there. Oh, my goodness me, got so close to the back of Arrow. Bit of oversteer on the exit. Let's jump on board of Hayes, hunting down Darko Way. This is P4. She'll just look to try and tuck in behind Darko Wade and unleash that Aston Martin off the final corner. Turbo Snell picks up a 3-second time penalty. Codzilla's in the pits. His tyres are finally given out. There'll be a new set of sausages and a good stint on those hards. But Hayes there going for P3 now. It should get this job done on Darko Wade. Pulls out to the right-hand side, and that's easy as you like. But of course, all this happening, there's now promoted midfield maestro for P2, which is the best. If he's not going to win the race, I know it's going to sound obvious, but it's the best he can hope for in terms of the championship. It means Rustin Bolt will only take about 3 or 4 points out of his lead, which means Maestro will go into the final race still leading the championship. Got some movement there. Legend on Bruno, and Legend's up to P5.
Can Hayes catch up though, Beer? That's the question.
Oh no, her tyres will give up, mate. That's the problem she's going to have. She'll catch for another couple of laps, and her tyres will start to struggle.
Yeah.
Maestro has got a bit of battery in hand as well, but we'll just keep her eye on Hayes. She might cruise up towards the back of midfield Maestro, and then I think the tyre deck will start to kick in. Kenzie Retro says, as it stands, assuming neither midfield Maestro or Rustin Bolt get fastest lap, Maestro will take an 8-point lead into Las Vegas. Okay, thanks, man. Bruno's in the pits. Oh, he's got a 5-second penalty speeding in the pits. He'll serve that probably after the race. Alright, just check the tyre wear situation. Okay. Well, Hayes is on 18% at the moment, no softs. So she's using about 4.5% per lap. Maestro is on 24, about 2.5% a lap on the hard tyres. Godzilla and Iro Schumacher. Godzilla safely through up to P9. He's going to be pretty quick at the moment. He's got Drac in front of him, those on new tyres, and Leclerc is also on pretty new tyres. Turbo Snow's got past Old Man, or has he? Is Old Man fighting this one? No, I think he's safely through. Okay. Right, Hayes, though, has got within 1.3 seconds of midfield Maestro. Of course, Rustin Bolt will want to see Hayes pass Maestro and stay ahead of him, because that will mean something like about 5 or 6 points going into the final race of the season if Rustin Bolt does win tonight's race. Pumpkin Hale, Leclerc has got past Arrow. Drax trying to find... I'm going to jump on board of Drac, actually, because Drac's going to... I think he's done one double overtake already. He's going to go for a second one here. He's going to launch off the final corner. He'll get Arrow. Is he going to get the double toe? That might only be a singular toe, but he's going to get Arrow. Iro Schumacher in the pits. Oh, he's going for it. Is he going to go for it? Oh, I thought he was almost going to go for it there. He was going to go for the old lungeroonie. Rusted Bolt, 9 seconds clear now, midfield maestro. Here comes Drac, though, going to go for Leclerc. This time around, it's going to be the outside of turn 4, which makes it in the inside of turn 5, and he's got the job done. Destroyer Drac up to P6. Of course, he got knocked out early doors in qualifying as well, so he's doing a really good job here. It's looking like a good result here for the Alpine team. Of course, big for the Constructors' Championship as well. Between Mercedes. In fact, Hayes has just got past midfield Maestro, but Maestro's just got to try and sit in behind her now. Because we're almost at the crossover on tyres with 7 laps to go. So just stay this battle. They've got to keep their eye on Darko Wade, who's catching these guys as well. Then we're going to go to the free race scrap between Destroyer Drac, Hale, Leclerc and Arrow. I don't think there's anyone close enough for a real move there. Nope. So look at yours sincerely. Haven't seen too much of him tonight on his debut. He's looking for a pass on Oldman. OP Rain with another time penalty. He's picked up quite a few tonight. Oldman's coming into the pits. Actually, new set of soft tyres going on that. Releases sincerely. Okay, what have we got? Destroyer Drac having to defend now a little bit against Leclerc. Leclerc's coming back at him here. Maestro's staying within DRS range of Hayes, but now Darko Wade is on the verge of DRS on Maestro. So it's all getting interesting here. Six laps to go, ladies and gents, plus this lap that they're on. Rusted Bolt is just cruising around at the moment, quite happily, just under 9 seconds up the road from Hayes in P2, Maestro in P3. Darko Wade is now within DRS range of P4, so we could yet have a real scrap for P2 for the final podium places here. As we start lap number 31, ladies and gents, out of 36. Rusted Bolt is your race leader from Hayes in P2, midfield Maestro in 3, Darko Wade in P4. Bit of a gap back to LSW Legend in P5. Destroyer Drac in 6. Leclerc in P7. Godzilla 8. Arrow 9. And Julku in this P10. But that's about to change. So I think Golden Egg Fry is about to go through. They're side by side coming up towards turn 1. And Golden Egg Fry is through. He gets back into the top 10. Julku's had a pretty tidy race there, Gandhi, to be fair. Gandhi?
Yes, mate.
Yeah, there you
go. I am here.
You're there alive.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Leclerc...
George actually had a solid one.
Yeah, Leclerc has just got back past Destroyer Drac for P6. Good job there. Turbo Snail, Junior's in the chat. Yeah, your old man's in P13, mate, and he may be dropping a bit further down because he's got some time penalties. Right, the question I'm really interested in is Hayes has not been able to drop Maestro from DRS, and that now her tyres are starting to hurt a little bit, up to 34% on the softs, compared to Maestro's 32. Darko Wade's on 36 on the softs, so he's leaning on his tyres to try and stay with these guys. But let's have a look at Destroyer Drac, though. Codzilla's right there in his fresh tyres. Let's jump on board of Codzilla. He could have a double toe here. Cod could be eyeing up a double overtake. Let's have a look. Yellow's in Sector 2. Oh, we got an AlphaTauri off. Is that Turbo Snail?
It's Turbo, mate. It was.
Oh, Cod's burnt his battery, but Destroyer Drac has retaken P6 off Leclerc. But Cod might have a run at Leclerc here. Leclerc's going to have to defend pretty hard, but he looks like he's running possibly slightly lower downforce. And defends pretty well there into turn 4. No way through for Codzilla. But we'll just stay with this scrap at the moment. Hayes has managed to drop midfield Maestro for DRS. That could be vital. That could be very, very important. She's gaining on Rusted Bolt, but I think Rusted Bolt's just controlling the pace. I think he's just taking no risk at the moment. Here comes Godzilla having a look at Leclerc again, but Leclerc making that car nice and fat. Godzilla's going to have to lift off, just sit in behind again. Just going to stay with this battle though. Great battle here. P6, P7, P8. Woo! Is Cod now going to eye up the double overtake again? But he's not got a lot of battery to do it. That's his problem. Gets a good launch off the final corner. Legend, I don't think has DRS to defend. And Leclerc, though, does, in fact, he does have DRS and pulls away quite nicely. Turbo Snow with a penalty.
Turbo's having a race to forget, mate.
Yeah, he is. Down to P17 now. Really, really struggling. Cod's going to have another run here. Leclerc's been defending really well, though, to be fair, and defends again. Cod not quite close enough. Nisef, how you doing, fella? Good to see you, my man. OP Rang with another time penalty. Holy crap. Yellow sector 3, I'm looking. There's a Ferrari off. Is that sincerely?
Super Ninja.
Super Ninja.
Super Ninja, mate.
Oh, he's a lap down. Is he a lap down? No. Okay.
Not far from it.
Got an Alfa Romeo in the pits. It's OP rallying. He is going to get laps. Hayes is actually looking after those tyres pretty well. She's taken another second out of OP rallying. Out of Rusted Bolt, and she's cleared now 2.3. In fact, Darko Wade's going to have a look at Maestro here. Possibly. No, decides to lift off. Maestro's struggling. He is really he's struggling more than I thought it would do, because Hayes' tyre wear is starting to get towards critical. But
that's oh, that was OP rallying moving out of the way.
Yeah, Darko Wade is now all over the back of Midfield Maestro. Midfield Maestro could end up P4. Kenzie, if you watch him, mate, if Midfield Maestro finishes P5, are they him and Rusted Bolt almost level going into the final race? It's going to be pretty close. In fact, I'm going to just do a bit of checking here. Bear with me, guys. Just keep an eye on Timber. It's fast lap of the race so far. Right. Basically, if it stays... If Darko Way can get past Maestro, there's only about 2 or 3 points in it. We're going to have a fantastic final race of the season. Let's have a look at Godzilla. Lap 35, we're on the penultimate lap, ladies and gentlemen. And this great scrap that's been happening all race between Drac and Leclerc. And Leclerc retakes that position. Wow, it's all happened between these guys. And Cod is right there. He's waiting for a mistake.
Darko's also on the back of Maestro.
Yeah, he's been on the back of him for like a lap or two, but at the moment can't find a way past him. Wonder if Maestro's going to come back at Hayes, because Hayes' tyres surely must be shot now. Let's have a quick little look. Hayes on 51%, Maestro on 42%. So if Maestro's going to push, now's the time to do it with only just over a lap to go. Rusted Bolt's just about to start his final lap with a 5-second cushion. Hayes P2, Midfield Maestro P3, Darko Wade in P4. Maestro, they're trying to break the toe. We're going to go back on this scrap here. It's going to change again, no doubt. Godzilla has, again, can he get a nice double toe? He's got very little battery to use. That's the problem he's got. Darko Wade has got past Midfield Maestro. Big moment, Kenzie Retro, my stats guy. How does that work out? Maestro finishing P4. Maestro's going to come back at him here. Or is he? Darko Wade's got the DRS to defend. 3 points. Oh my goodness me, it's going to be an absolute banger next week, mate. Midfield Maestro has got to try and find a way back past Darko Wade. We're on the last lap, ladies and gents, what has been an absolutely enthralling race, a very high quality race here in TIR. The Tier 2 Thoroughbred's doing a grand job. Midfield's going to look for a move though here as he needs to try and get back up. He's deploying the DRS, but he's got no battery. That's the problem he's got. He's going to go. Oh, he's going for a late lunge. Oh, careful, guys, careful. Going to jump on board of Rusted Bolt though, because he's going to take the checkered flag and a well-deserved victory. Great win for Rusted Bolt. Goes into the championship finale. Hayes is going to come home in P2. Great drive from Hayes. Midfield Maestro, he's got back past him for P3 at the end. It opens it up again. Darko Wade comes home in P4. LSW Legend in P5. Good recovery drive from him. Drax going to come home in 6. Godzilla might get Leclerc here. It's going to be so close. No, not quite. Wow, what an end to the race, ladies and gentlemen. Juku's going to come home in P12. So that's going to just up the points again. Perhaps about 4 or 5 points maybe. And Maestro coming home in P3. What a race, guys. Absolutely outstanding. Oldman's going to come home as well in P15. Super Ninja and OP are a lap down. So it's a 5-point gap going into next week's race. Well, so what? If it finishes like this next week, ladies and gents, Rusted Bolt P1 and Midfield Maestro P3, by the way, which it could happen, it's going to be on Race Win Countback. And I think Maestro might just take it, or it might even be level. This is how close this championship is. Oldman comes home in P15. Here comes Turbo Snell. We've been a disappointing race for Turbo Snell. He comes home in P16. And we are done, ladies and gentlemen. What a race. What a race indeed. In fact, I'm going to just check something real quick. Oh, if this repeats next week, Rusted Bolt wins the championship on Race Win Countback. That's the scenario going into next week, ladies and gents. He'll have 5. If he wins next week and Maestro finishes P3 or lower, Rusted Bolt will win by 5 races to 4. That's how close it's going to be next week, ladies and gents. Hold on to your seats. It's going to be amazing next Tuesday night, ladies and gents, at Vegas for the season finale of Tier 2. It's going to be a banger. But let's give you a confirmation of tonight. Rusted Bolt then takes the victory. Hayes takes P2 and, by the way, also takes P3, the championship. Midfield Maestro comes home in P3, which means, as I say, we've got a ding-dong next week. Darko Wade P4, Drac P5, Leclerc P6, great drive there from the reserve driver. Godzilla comes home in P7. Golden Egg Fright in P8, Legend in 9, Arrow 10, Bruno 11, Julku in 12, Iro Schumacher in 13, Yours Sincerely comes home in P14, Album 15, Turbo Snail 16, Super Ninja 17, and OP Rallying P18. Super Ninja Turbo Snail takes the fastest lap of the race, and no DNFs, ladies and gents. Some high quality racing on display tonight for sure. It's been absolutely fantastic. Yours Sincerely, thank you so much for the raid as well, my friend, and well done on your debut, man. That was a good result tonight, buddy. You kept it going. Absolutely fantastic, dude, and thank you again so much for the raid at the end of the stream. What an absolute banging race. We're going to head back to the command centre, ladies and gentlemen.
It was a very good race.
Woo, that was an absolute bang. And let's say the championship permutations going into the season finale next week. If tonight's result is repeated with a Rusted Bolt victory and a Midfield Maestro P3 or lower, Rusted Bolt will take the championship on countback. They'll be level on points, and Rusted Bolt will take it on race win countback. So Maestro has got to finish P2 or higher to seal the championship next week, no matter what happens. Rusted Bolt needs to win. He needs to beat Midfield Maestro by 5 or more points. And if, well, there's other scenarios. If they finish lower down the order and there's 5 points between them, they will be level on race wins, and then it will go down to P2 finishes and then P3 finishes. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be absolutely insane next week at Vegas. Make sure you tune in, guys. It's going to be an absolute banger. But what a fantastic race, ladies and gentlemen. That was absolute class. It's a real privilege calling that one. Absolute banger. Drac, good result, man. Good result for the team tonight. Alpine getting some big points. It's Reese. Thanks for the follow, dude. Really appreciate it. 2,107 follows into the channel now. Thank you so much, brother. It was a fantastic race. It really was. It really was. Sandler, cider drinker. I drinks it all of the day. Wow. Wow, there we go, ladies and gents. Gandhi, thanks for doing the comms, mate. Really appreciate that, dude.
Always a pleasure, mate.
Whew. I need to wind down after that one, mate.
Race.
That was absolutely brilliant, mate. Absolutely brilliant. Thanks to all the follows tonight as well. Welcome to the channel, as always. For those gifted subscriptions, resubscriptions, legends, the lot of you. We've had about 30 gifted subs so far this week. Crazy. About 35, I think. Unbelievable. And you guys are legends. That's about it, ladies and gents. Who's on at the moment?
I've just loaded up Fortnite.
No, I can't really see anybody. No. I was going to see if Rose is on. No. Nope.
Nope. That's it.
No one that I want to raid. Jakey G's in the chat. Hey, Jake. Says a little known fact here. That Cider Drinker by the Wurzels was actually released 47 years ago. Tell Charles to shut the fuck up. He's so loud. Jesus Christ. Wow.
What's going on? Why is it loading?
Zimmer friend says, thanks for having me in tier 2 beer. GG's, guys. Hey, you're welcome, dude.
I'm ready up.
I have.
Tell him.
Arrow says, raid Lucas Blakely. No, I don't raid Pro Series drivers, dude. They have enough follows and enough people watching as is. I'm looking for a smaller streamer. Okay, I'm going to call it. I've got 2 races happening tomorrow night, ladies and gents. We'll have the development tier in action tomorrow night here at Mexico City. And I'll be almost certainly calling the action for for the elite tier with a big championship battle. Gandhi, can you just mute your mic, please, mate? I'm trying to do an outro here, dude. Come on. I'll be back tomorrow night, ladies and gents, almost certainly. I think I'm doing tomorrow night. We have the elite tier, and again, we've got a real championship fight. We've got a 3-way dance. I think it may be even a 4-way dance for the championship in the elite tier. We've got the likes of TIR Harrison, TIR Brutal. We've got TIR Gauzy, all going for the championship. And still, Bingley, also the legend Bingley, is also still in the championship hunt as well, ladies and gentlemen. So we've got an awful lot of racing to look forward to tomorrow night. Same time, same place. It'll be just before 8 o'clock right here on Beer and Kebab TV, ladies and gents. So that's about it. I'm going to call it. Thank you so much for watching tonight. I hope you enjoyed tonight's race. It was a classic. It was a classic, was it not, ladies and gents? Brilliant race from the Tier 2 thoroughbreds. They give themselves some firm handshakes, take a bow. It was a classic race. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. Until then, take care. Godspeed.